So one other thing that I'm thinking about is an expansive approach to dealing with things, which is that I don't want to think like just like a physicist or just like a sociologist, or just like a philosopher. I want to deal with things as they are rather than and these are all tools that I'd like to use when I'm modeling real life things and trying to make sense of them. And I think you should learn the things that excite you, because excitement is usually your nervous system telling you that this bit of the thing that you're doing really makes me think that there's a reward here, and you should pursue that. You should be in the pursuit of excitement, and it'll lead you into a world where you're going to learn things quickly. Like, your learning curve will be exponential if you engage with something that you find to be truly fulfilling, at least at that point in time. It doesn't need to be like a lifelong thing. It just needs to be yours. It needs to be something that feels alive to you. And as soon as it stops feeling alive to you and starts feeling more like a lie, that's when you disengage with it. Yeah, that's when you disengage with it. It's a really good setup. It's so weird, man. I mean, I find it so maniacal that people can just go their entire lives just in the pursuit of one kind of job. And, even when they change fields, it's not all in, or maybe that's where I'm different than them. I want there to be coherence through the entire thread of my life. It can't just be one layer or the other. It has to be through all the layers. Everything should make sense in every other aspect of my life. Because when you don't try to try to find alignment between the different aspects of your life, I think you're selling yourself to the devil, because you're essentially saying that, okay, there are two facets of my life. There's work and then there's life, and I don't care if the values of either of them affect the other. They will affect the other, because you're still the same person doing the work day in and day out, and you're living your life in some abstract sense at the very least, which is, it almost feels, sorry about that, it almost feels like aestheticized pain, instead of living a life that is based on integrity of your own values, of your own value system. And yeah, and I want to live my life in a way that empowers me across all the facets of my life. I may not be big, I may not become as big as, I may not become big at all, but I want there to be coherence in my life between all the facets of my life. Yeah, I think I've said that before already. Like, I think I'm just repeating it at this point in time, but you get the gist of it, I suppose. And I'm also tired. I mean, there's just so much envy and greed and, insecurities sort of just lashing out through human beings, that these insecurities sort of manifest in. I mean, that's obviously my model of the world.